this is just a very quick cautionary tale, and it applies to you if you're an expert or a beginner gardener. We can all make this mistake. So I got overconfident shopping for seeds on Amazon, having had really good success there before. So Amazon, the platform, obviously is extremely safe to buy from, and you can get refunds, etc. But when you're growing seeds, it's not as easy as that, because let's face it, by the time you've grown the seeds, planted them, and all the rest of it, it could be a year before you realize what's happened. So I found two fantastically great sellers on Amazon, new seed suppliers that I wasn't aware of before I shopped on Amazon. So I'm definitely not down on Amazon. And the two great sellers, I'm going to name them, are Premier Seeds Direct, which I think is probably my favourite, and Plants of Distinction. Both of these seed sellers have successful websites and successful seed operations off the platform. So I think that is the key, isn't it? To check if this is a legitimate business. Now, because I had bought these seeds before and I'd had good success with them, I then went on and took a gamble on another seed seller. I'm not going to name them because I don't want to get into all that. The reason for this cautionary tale is so that you look out for the same things. I basically look back now and I see that they have three 5-star reviews, but they're not verified. There are no actual written comments. There's just somebody has clicked the 5 stars and made no other comment, which is interesting because when you don't leave a comment, Amazon has nowhere to put verified review or not verified review. So it looks like there's a 5-star review, three 5-star reviews, but in fact, there's no way of telling if these reviews are verified or not because they didn't leave a comment. So I get my 500 ageratum seeds. Now, as a gardener, you have a plan, you know what you want, you know these things take a long time to come to fruition. So I got my seeds, I sowed them, and I was delighted when they all came up. And I was thinking, yeah, that's great. I really want this cut flower filler, the florist's blue, ageratum. And then if I've got some left over, I'm going to dry them as well because I want more dried flowers. And there I was growing them. They were all coming up and I just never clicked. And I don't know why. It took me months to click what was going on because they came up, but they were different. So I had two varieties of plants. Now, I hadn't at this point grown this ageratum before, so I assumed one was just more spindly than the other when they were young, and that one was more leggy. And I didn't put my mind to it. Growing my garden is a very busy, complicated process. My mind flits from here to here to here. And I wasn't really focusing too much on the plants that seemed to be doing well. Now, at the same time, I was growing another coloured ageratum and I still didn't click because quite clearly these ageratum were a different variety. And I think those ones were either from Chiltern Seeds or Plants of Distinction. So these were definitely verified successful seed companies. And I still didn't click because I wasn't growing them alongside each other. When I finally clicked what was going on with these seeds was when I started thinking about my winter sowing. And I went to get my poppies and I thought, oh, I've completely neglected all my poppies. They're all in these bottles. They've got too hot. They haven't grown. And, I'm sad because I love poppies in my garden, but I just ran out of time trying new things. And just, with the greenhouse now, I'm still trying to figure out how to streamline all my growing processes without anything suffering from lack of time. And I got to the poppies and I thought, that's really sad. I'm actually not going to have any poppies this year at this rate. And it was at that moment I thought, wait a minute. I do have poppies. And I went back to the bed with my ageratum in and I thought, oh my goodness. This is why they're different. One is poppies and the other is night scented stock. These are not ageratum at all. And I cannot believe how long it has taken me to click. Now, anybody who has collected seeds from poppies before knows that I don't know how many you get in a pod, probably 10,000. I mean, they just pour out. There's so many in every pod. So this seller is selling, 500 poppy seeds for however much they were selling them. And really, but they are labelled as Florist's Blue Ageratum. And, I got scammed because they're not Florist's Blue Ageratum. If this has happened to you, please share your experiences in the comments below. I don't know why I didn't click, but anyway, there is no room left for doubt now that these seeds are scam seeds. I was scammed. Somebody is passing off, expensive designer seeds, if you like. I mean, not designer, but specific seeds. They're just passing off a bunch of poppy seeds and hoping that you don't complain or something. So there you go. I was scammed. I bought 500 Florist's Blue Ageratum and I got a mixture of cheapo communal garden poppies and nice scented stock instead. And for me, it's too late really now to source some more. So if you were growing for a reason, for a business, or then you cannot afford to take a chance on unverified, unknown sellers on Amazon, because I was thinking of selling cut flowers this year. And, I really did want some Florist's Blue, tall, nice cut flower fillers that I could dry as well. And that's not going to happen now because I got scammed. So there you are, cautionary tale for you all. Don't be so trusting. And if you want to take a gamble, do, but make sure you have a backup plan and beware of the risks. That's it. So I just thought, if you're like me and you just love seeds, you've got to just be careful and control those urges and impulses to just buy, like I do. So there you go. Don't waste your money like I did. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Bye.